Going on, guys? Mr. Crazy 1870 with a full review of the new OtterBox Defender Series for the new Apple iPad that was just released. Now, this is also compatible with the iPad 2. Now, as far as the packaging goes, now it's pretty standard on the back. We also get some of the features of the case. Inside the package, you are greeted with the case. Now, as most of you guys know, this is a 4-piece case. Up first, we do have the stand, a polycarbonate shell for the front and back of the iPad, and last but not least, we have our silicone layer. Now, I wanted to give you guys a closer look at the back and the shell. Now, here we have some built-in memory foam, which gives the back of the iPad protection when it's in the case. It is pretty soft, so it is not going to get the back of the iPad scratched. Installing the case is pretty much the same process as the original OtterBox Defender for the iPad 2. Now, the first step is go ahead and place the iPad into the back polycarbonate shell. Then you install your top piece and you snap in place. Now for the last and final step, installing the silicone layer, which is not all that hard. Now the way that I start doing this is that I start by aligning one of my sides first. Once that side is aligned, I jump to the other side, I pull in place, and I pretty much go over the whole sides, making sure that the silicone layer is aligned and installed properly. Giving you a quick tour of the case. Now here at the bottom, we do have a cutout for the speaker and 30-pin connector, which is now a little larger, and most third-party chargers will work fine. On the side, the volume rockers are covered. Now the rotation lock switch is protected with a built-in cover. Same thing goes for the top. In the center, we do have a cutout for the built-in mic. Now the headphone jack and sleep and wake button are covered, but still pretty easy to access. Looking at the front of the case, now it does have a built-in screen protector, which is something new comparing it to the iPad 2 OtterBox Defender series. Now it does take away a little from the Retina display. I also encountered a little bit of that rainbow effect. Responsiveness of the screen was also just a little off. The home button is covered, but a little hard to press at the top. We also have a cutout for the front-facing camera. On the back of the case, we do have a pretty large cutout for the built-in 5-megapixel camera. The Apple logo is exposed, but still protected. Now down towards the bottom, we also have a OtterBox logo. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, now this case does come with a stand, which gives you the option of placing the iPad into different viewing angles. Now the first one works well for watching videos or movies. The second one works well for typing, like taking notes, or maybe even writing a post on your blog. Now the stand does not only support the iPad in landscape, it also supports the iPad in portrait, which I really thought that was cool. The stand also does work well and it's pretty solid. The included stand also serves as a shield when it's stored away or when you are on the go. It could easily be clipped on and off the iPad. There is also a magnet built into the stand that serves as a sleep and wake function. Now, when you remove the stand from the case, it auto wakes the iPad up. When you place the case in the stand, it will put the iPad to sleep mode. I did feel like if the case is a little thinner and lighter than the Defender series for the iPad 2, but there are a couple things to note. It does add a very good amount of weight and bulk to the iPad, which personally for me was not a big deal. I do like the fact that I could put this case on my new iPad and not worry about the case being dropped by the kids or the screen getting scratched. Regardless of the cons with this case, I still think this is a great case, one of my favorite cases. This is definitely going to keep your new investment looking brand new, and you will also have peace of mind that your iPad is fully protected. So if you're looking for a brand new case for your new shiny iPad and you want to keep it fully protected and keep it looking like new, I would definitely recommend the new OtterBox Defender. Now, like I stated earlier in the video, it is going to add weight and bulk on the device. I also did encounter a little bit of that rainbow effect with the built-in protector. For me, personally, it was not a big deal. Now, this case is compatible with the brand new iPad and the iPad 2. I will have the link to OtterBox's site down below just in case you want to go ahead and pick this up. If you have any questions, please ask me on Twitter at Mr. Crazy 1870. All the links will be down in the video description. Don't forget to check out earlycoffeetechreviews.com for all my latest videos, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Late.